It's been a long minute. So much for me saying I was going to be jumping on here every single week and giving you guys at least 1 or 2 live sessions. I haven't been keeping up my end of the bargain. It's been quite a long time since I jumped on here and did a live. So I thought, why not do it tonight? It's a Monday. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. I've just finished a couple of coaching calls that I've just done with some clients. So I thought, let's just jump on here and just give you guys a quick update with what's been going on with your real estate COO. There's been lots going on, guys, and lots of exciting things have kind of transpired. And I want to kind of share some of them with you. I do have some questions here that I'm going to be answering as well. I've kind of piled them up. We have quite a long list of questions that have come in over the last kind of month. So I'll answer some of these questions, and I will try and be more consistent and jump on here more often to see you guys and answer your questions, because I know you have lots of them. So first of all, a bit of an update from your real estate COO. We've had pretty much the busiest month we've had since we started this. So we started this back in October last year. And really, I started the Real Estate COO as a YouTube channel, which we're on now, obviously. And I just wanted to reach out and help agents in the market who are struggling and have a lack of direction and motivation and just not too sure what to do. This industry is super hard. And if you don't have the right start, it can be the fall of your career before it's even started. So I created your Real Estate COO to really just give back and to help. But since then, it's kind of grown into this brand, and I never thought that it would ever be something like this. And we actually trademarked or created the company, your Real Estate COO, back in February. It's when I officially got the trade license and things started to really move. We then started with the coaching, which has now been, a month, 2 months now, we've started doing online coaching. So just so you guys know, you can hire me as your coach now, and I will help you with your day-to-day business. I'll give you strategies. I'll give you a plan. I'll give you a framework to work to, scripts, playbooks, and I hold you accountable. But it's not just about, real estate. It's also about life. There's a bit of life coaching in there as well. I'm a big believer in fitness. So fitness has become one of my go-tos for my mind. And I teach this within my sessions with my clients, and I hold them accountable to not just real estate, but to life and to fitness and all the good stuff in between. So hiring me is a bit of a life business mentor type of thing. So if you're interested, or you guys do need a bit of direction and accountability, message me, let's chat, and I can tell you what I do. And if I don't do the coaching, then I do framework calls. So I will sit with you online for 60 minutes or 90 minutes, and I'll give you a whole framework of how you need to set your business up over the next 90, 120 days, and you guys go away and execute. So I give you all the framework, the scripts, the playbooks, everything that you need for your business over the course of 90 to 120 days. So that's another option that you have as well. Just while we're talking about it, we also launched the online courses. They're now on the website, guys. So go and check them out. You can self-help yourself. There is beginners courses, there's intermediate. I'm working on some more at the minute. Obviously, it's taking me a bit of time because I've got to go through everything myself. So I'm going to be doing more of these online modules, which you can train yourself. I think they start from 147 dirhams. So it's nothing. I mean, it's literally, that's, I don't know, a couple of drinks that you would buy a weekend. So put that money, instead of buying drinks, put it into your education, put it into your career, put it into your future success and your future self. And you can then download these modules. They're there for life. Then you can then upskill yourself, and you can take your time with it and teach yourself. So there's many of these modules. I think I've got 3 or 4 of them now on the website, yourrealestatecoo.com. Go and check it out. And I'll be adding more as time goes on. Just give me some time, because I'm just literally frantically typing and trying to get it out from my head and onto here for you guys. So lots going on. So that's kind of what we have been working on behind the scenes. There's lots going on there. We have the newsletters. So there's now the newsletter community is growing. I've got like 50 or 60 people which are now subscribed to my weekly newsletters. I send out 3 a week. So you get one Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And these are tips, these are tricks, these are bits of information that you guys need to build and scale your businesses. I send the same to my teams as well. So you get the same kind of information as what I will give to my team. It might be something I've discussed in my Monday morning meeting that I kind of want to put to you guys. So you're getting the best of both. So if you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to that too. So pop your email or send me a message and we'll get you added to the list. And hopefully you'll get some. Actually, I'll put the link to the newsletter in here, so you can then go online and you can do it yourself, and you can put your email address in and then we'll subscribe. I'll also put the online mentorship link in there as well. If anybody wants to jump on a free strategy call, and do a free strategy call first of all, which is 30 minutes. And then you can choose to go on from there should you wish to hire me as your coach. So that's what's been going on. On top of that, last week, I have been approached by Apex, the America Property Exhibition. They have it every single year. They had it in New York, Chicago, and in September this year, they're going to be in Las Vegas. So they've actually asked me to be a guest speaker. So I'm going to be doing a keynote session for them. So it's going to be 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to be doing a talk for. It's going to be about Dubai real estate, about myself, and about kind of the industry here. So I'm going to be talking at the Apex event. I think it's 23rd to 25th September. I'm going to put more information out on this when I get it. I'm just waiting for the email to come through. If you're in Vegas or you have access to Vegas, come on down, come and see me. Come and see me talk, come and see me afterwards. There'll be some questions for me to answer. But I will let you know once I have more information. I've literally only received this over the weekend. I had a call with them back in the last week. They sent me the email over the weekend and I replied back with some bits. Once it's fully confirmed, I will announce it. And then hopefully I'll see some of you guys at the event if you're that side of the pond. So guys, I can't believe that just from doing content over the last 6 months, 7 months, that so many opportunities have been coming my way. And I'm really, truly thankful for every one of my subscribers, everybody who reaches out to me and supports me and send me messages. I really do appreciate it. So that's one thing I want to kind of say. And it's only going to get better from here. I'm working on some really cool content for you guys. I'm going to be switching it up a little bit as we kind of grow and we go to the next phase of content, which is going to be more beneficial in terms of value. There's going to be more of my own story mixed in with the content, so you get to know a bit more about myself and my journey, my failures, my successes. So it's all going to be included in the long form content, which I'm going to be putting out on YouTube. I've just been working on it over the last couple of weeks, so hopefully you guys will have some value from that as well. So that's what's been going on my end. So yeah, a lot's been going on. I actually hired my first assistant. So I have an operations assistant now, first employee of your real estate COO. Guys, I was literally running around like a madman. I was getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was going to bed at 11 o'clock. I was frantically like trying to get back to people at weird times of the day and night. So I had to get somebody to help me. So I have my assistant now. She's called Zaz. She has come on board and she is now holding everything together for me. She's dealing with my socials, answering my leads. She's booking me in appointments. So it's really good to have some help. And I feel really happy and proud of the fact that I have my first employee for your real estate COO. And it's just craziness to me. It's still crazy now. So hopefully we'll grow even more. So yes. Okay, some questions because I'm rambling on. So let's get some questions done. Let's see what we've got down here. Let me just go through. Okay, so let's have a little look. What does your real estate COO actually mean? So your real estate COO. So COO means Chief Operations Officer. Okay, so Chief Operations Officer, and pretty much a Chief Operations Officer does everything. Okay, so they're responsible for all operations of a business, recruitment, marketing, sales, revenue, anything you can think of, pretty much it goes under the COO umbrella. Okay, so that person is pretty much in charge of all the operations of a company. So when it comes to real estate, I'm like chief operation officer to your success. So I want to handle your sales, your training, everything. So it really makes sense that your real estate COO is a brand because I'm helping you the operations of your business. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And that's why the name came up. Although sometimes people say you're real estate CEO. No, it's not. I'm not Stephen Bartlett. COO. So Chief Operations Officer. What does my method market mean? Okay, so I always say in my posts, mind, method, market, because I feel like you've got to have the mind for this industry. That is getting up, that's going to the gym, that's keeping your mind sharp. You've got to have the method, which is the skill, right? It is the processes, the disciplines, the systems that allow you to progress and to succeed. And then you need to know your market inside and out. So your clients feel the value from you. So you can then give back to your clients, your buyers, your sellers, your tenants, your landlords, and build that trust. Trust then turns to business. Business, if it's done well, goes to repeat business. And that's how you scale your business. That's how you scale. By giving a good service, by giving your clients the right information at the right time, they're going to trust in you, they're going to do business with you, and then they're going to refer their friends and family, and that's how you scale your business. So my method market, that's kind of why the pillars that I always kind of promote. What else I've got down here? My phone keeps closing. Someone's been watching my videos. You came to Dubai on a holiday and moved 8 weeks later. I swear I did a video on this last week. Talk us through your decision. Okay, so that's thrown me because I swear I only did that video last week. I did come here on holiday. So shortly after my mum passed away, my friend Jamie, he was like, I'm going to Dubai in March. You're coming. You need a holiday. I was like, okay. I never actually really was interested in going to Dubai. Oh, sorry, my phone's gone off. But here we go. I was never actually interested in visiting Dubai, but as soon as I got here, within 24 hours, I knew that I wanted to live here. I was like, this place is amazing. It's so shiny. It's so new. It's so modern. There's so much real estate around here. I was like, I need a piece of this. So while I was here, I went online, Googled the top real estate agencies in Dubai, gave me the top 5. I contacted them, got offered an interview, I think 2 or 3 of them. And then I ended up getting offered by all 3 of them, which is it's quite easy in Dubai to get offered by real estate companies, but I got offered by all 3 of them. I picked the largest one, and then I moved here like literally 8 weeks later. I had to go home. I had to resign from my job. I had to sell my possessions, get rid of my car. I had to literally just so much had to have. Plus, my mum had just passed away, so we was in the process of like clearing out her house and selling her furniture and doing all that sort of stuff. So there was a lot going on at that time, but I feel like it actually kept me going because it gave me something to focus on and it gave me something to look forward to. So that delayed mourning, I guess it is, I don't know, of the loss of my mum did not happen for me because I was so busy thinking about other things and thinking about this new life that I was about to start. Of course, I was thinking, am I doing the right thing? I'm leaving my very well paid job. I was, branch manager. I was just about to go to being an area manager. I was doing really well for my career. And I was like, am I doing the right thing? Giving this all up, going to a country I've only been to once, commission only, starting all over again. All these doubts came into my head. And there was a few people that was like, don't do it, commission only, why would you do that? And there's a few of my friends like, do it, go. So I did it. I went and I never have looked back ever since. So anybody thinking about making the move, do it. Don't think about it, do it. It'll be the best decision you ever made. Will you struggle? Yes. Will you have good days and bad days, more bad days than good days? Yes. Will you learn a lot about yourself and level yourself up? Yes. Dubai is the sort of place that rewards hard work and dedication and the hustle. It's not one for the faint-hearted. If you want to come here for an easy ride, Dubai is not the place. Dubai is the best place on earth if you are successful and have money. It opens doors to everywhere. You can live a very good life here and not have to worry about anything. But on the flip side, if you are not doing well and you have no money, it can be the worst place on earth, because you need money to live anywhere. But I feel like here, especially, it's just one of those places that you just don't want to be. There's so many things that will kind of distract you that you can do here. And if you've got no money to do it, then it's a horrible place. So if you're going to come here, work hard, make your money, enjoy your life. Okay, what else is on here? Okay, this is a good one. Brand new to real estate. What should my first 90 days look like? Always love this one. 90 days, super simple. Rule of 100. That's all you need to think about. Rule of 100. I think Alex Hormozy gave this or instilled this in me, or I saw one of his videos and he talked about it. But for real estate, it works exactly the same. 100 touches, outreaches a day. Every day. Okay, 100 cold calls a day, minimum. Okay, every single day, non-negotiable, whether you feel like it or not, if you've got the motivation or not, you make those 100 dials, minimum. And you will see your business move forward. If you're coming in the office and you're only doing 20, 30 calls a day, you ain't going to get nowhere. So 100 dials a day, minimum, non-negotiable, and you will see your business move over the next 3 months. So just think about that. The rest will take care of itself. Rule of 100, 100 outreaches a day. Now, you might want to mix it up and do 75 cold calls. You might want to do 15 follow-ups. You might want to do 2 bits of content, 10 WhatsApps, whatever it's going to be. As long as it adds up to 100 touches a day, outreaches a day, you can split it up in whatever you want to do. But just make sure it's 100 minimum. Okay, so that's what I would do. For your first 90 days, just do that. The rest will then take care of itself. And you'll see that you'll get listings on, you'll start to get leads, you start to get viewings, offers, deals that start to go from there. So rule of 100 for the first 90 days and beyond. What else? What's this down here? Oh, how long before I close my first deal? Honestly, I only give you the honest truth, guys. I would never fluff things up. Really depends. I don't know where you're working, if you're doing rentals, sales, off plan, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll give you the breakdown for all of them. Rentals should be, depends on the area, but you should be closing your first deal within 6 to 8 weeks maximum for rentals. I've had agents come in and do it in the 2nd week, 4th week, 5th week, 1st week. I feel like this question really comes down to the person. How much do you really want it? How hard do you really want to work? Anything's possible here. If you want to do a deal in your 2nd week, you can do a deal in your 2nd week, but you're going to have to work probably the hardest you've ever had to work before. And if you're not ready for it, then you're not going to do it. So it really comes down to how hungry you are. If you're super hungry, you'll do a deal within your first 4 weeks. You'll make it happen by hook or by crook. So that's rentals. Sales, I would say 3 months. Off plan could be 3 months, could be 4 months. Again, could be 6 months. But remember these deals, leasing, you get paid straight away. So let's say you do a deal this month, which is, let's say you do a deal in August, because it's near the end of the month. Let's say you do a deal in August, you'll normally get paid the same month, depending on what your company cutoff is. My company cutoff is the 22nd. So anything that gets paid into the company account from the 23rd, you'll get paid the following month. So up until the 22nd, you'll get paid that same month. So leasing's quick. Okay, that's why it's great to go into leasing first when you're fresh, because you'll learn quicker, you'll see more properties, you'll meet more people, and you'll make more money quickly. So you're not having to eat into your savings and run yourself dry. Okay, leasing gives you that quick return. Sales, you're going to be doing, you close a deal, let's say you close a deal this month. If it's a cash transaction, it could be a month that you could get paid, 6 weeks maybe. It could be 2 weeks, depending on how quickly the NOC from the developer can be given. That's the thing that takes most time. And where the buyer's money is, if it's out of country, then that might take a bit of time as well. It could be anywhere between 2 and 6 weeks, let's say. If it's a finance deal, it could be 8 to 12 weeks. That's if there's no complications. If it's a finance deal, then it could take longer depending. If it's off plan, now here's the interesting one. If it's off plan, it can be sometimes up to 6 months before you get paid. So you've got to remember that. If you're going straight into off plan, have you got the runway, I call it? Have you got the runway, enough runway to last you for 8 months, 9 months? Okay, that's what you've got to work out, because a lot of people don't. And that's why they struggle, because they want to go into sales straight away. They want to go straight to off plan, but they don't actually understand that they need a lot of runway to last them. So then you need to work that out. And then that's if the developer pays you on time. The developer might delay the payment, which means you get paid 9, 10, 11, 12 months plus. I've had off-plan deals that have been over a year. I've had off-plan deals that have been over a year and still not paid. So it really depends. So take that into consideration if you're going into off-plan. Make sure you've got enough runway to cover yourself and you're not left high and dry. Do I need to focus on one community straight away? Yes. Why would you not? Because you want to become a community specialist. You can't be a jack of all trade and master of none, as we call it in the UK. So people who are not from the UK, jack of all trade and master of none means that you do everything, but you don't actually master one thing. So you're trying to do everything, but you don't actually master one thing. So we always say jack of all trade, master of none. Pick a community and focus on it and be known for that community. Don't try and take on a listing in Marina, listing in JBR, listing in downtown, listing in ranches, listing in Mira. What's the point? You'll be running around Dubai like mad people and getting nowhere. And that's the thing. I interviewed an agent not so long ago, and he was like, oh yeah, I cover the whole of Dubai. I was like, great, how's that going for you? So, oh yeah, I've got landlords here, sellers there, and I do it all over. And he goes, they're all exclusive stock. I was like, okay, great, this is interesting. So they're all exclusive stock, and they're in every area of Dubai. This is very interesting. So tell me, Mr. Agent, how many deals have you done over the last year with all this exclusive stock that you have all over Dubai? You've done less than, I think it was like 6 transactions in a year. And I was like, so how is that making sense if you have all these, if you had like 30 listings or something like crazy like this, all exclusive, all around Dubai, but you'd only done 6 deals last year. This year, it was like 2 deals. And I kid you not, he honestly said it was like 2 deals. I was like, something's going wrong here, because you're doing nothing. You're doing everything but nothing at the same time. So that's a pure example of someone who's jack of all trades and master of none and not actually making any money as well. It's ridiculous. So pick one community, focus on it, be known for it, be useful. So let's say you've got one community and you have multiple options in that community. When a buyer calls you from one of your listings, let's say I don't know, ranches, townhouse, 3-bed, they call you up, they want a 3-bed townhouse in the Arabian Ranches, they call you up, seen your listing, you're like, great, yes, it's available, qualify them, give me an hour, I've actually got 4, 5 or 6 I can show you. As opposed to giving you a call, seen your 3-bed townhouse and ranches, yeah, it's available, and you're showing them just one option. The one showing them 4 or 5 options is probably going to get the offer, opposed to the one that's showing them one option. The one who's showing them one option, they're going to be like, okay, what's next? They'll be like, oh yeah, but I've got one in downtown, I've got one in Mira, I've got one in Town Square, I've got one in here. But like, no, we only want a 3-bed in ranches. What else have you got? Well, actually, I'm going to go and see agent number B, and he's got 4 options he's going to show me. So thank you very much. Who they're going to take? The agent that's showing them one option, or the agent showing 4 or 5 options? So bear that in mind, and that only happens with a community specialist. So that's what I say. Focus on one community. Master it. What should a new agent never spend money in? What should a new agent never spend money on in year 1? Rented Lamborghinis. No, being serious though, I actually should say that, because I witness a lot of agents coming into the market. They do a deal and they think they've won the lottery, and they go out and spank all their money on cars and all sorts of stuff. And then gets back to square one and they're broke again. So year one should be about building. Yeah, treat yourself. Obviously, I'm not saying you've got to grind yourself to death and not treat yourself, but don't be wasting all your money on yachts and supercars straight away. Treat yourself when it's deserved. But I wouldn't be wasting all your money. Dubai's always going to be there. Take it from somebody who knows. I've been here for 12 and a half years. And when I first moved here, I was one of those people, guys, popping bottles at clubs, spending obscene amounts of money, thousands of pounds every night on clubs and tables and bottles. Makes me cringe now. On yachts, makes me cringe. Literally spending, sometimes it would have been nearly £5,000, £5,000 to £10,000 on a night out. I mean, in what absurd world would anyone do that? I just don't know. So don't do that. Don't do what I did, spend money on tables and bottles, and do it when it's deserved, when you've done a massive big deal, or I don't know, just don't do it every single week. So just keep your money safe, because you want the foundations. And then when you've got your business up and running and you've got money coming in regularly, then you do it. Okay, this is an interesting one. Content, about starting content. And what should I do? What should I do with content? I never know what to post. What I would do if I were you, so content, ideas, go to, I don't know, Google, or go to Reddit. Go to Reddit. What are buyers in Dubai, or wherever you are in the world, what are buyers in Dubai wanting to know right now? What are the most frequently asked questions that buyers are asking in Dubai right now? Go to Reddit and ask that. It will then give you all the questions that buyers are asking at this moment in time. Then you can start answering them on your content, using that as your content pillars. And then at least then you know that you're answering questions that people are actually searching on the internet. So actually you probably got more chance of going viral that way. Not that I care about going viral, but you guys probably will. So do that. Check out, search by what people actually want to know, and then you can base your content around that. That's what I would do if I were you. And then the rest will come. Do that. And don't overthink it. Okay, don't overthink it. Just plan it and do it. Execute it. Okay, get yourself a little script, Get yourself a little script and just do it. Freestyle it, yap, whatever you want to do. But just do it. Okay? Do it. Every single day, post one bit of content every day, and then share it as a story. That's 2 bits of content you posted. Then if you share it on TikTok and X, on whatever, that's 2, 3, 6 bits of content you're posting if you're stories and reels. That's what I would do. So go to Reddit, type it in, type the question in. It will give you some answers that you can, some content that you can film. So hopefully that answered that. And don't care what anyone thinks. Okay, who cares? Who cares if you get a bad, I don't know, comment? Who cares what your friends think about you? Actually, don't. If I were you, actually, I would, one thing I'm going to be doing is remove all your friends from your work social media. Just do it. Or the ones that don't support you, just do it. Remove them. Who cares? Okay, it's business. Keep it separate. Which broker should I join, big name or boutique? Good question. Again, it depends on the person. I find that a lot of actually depends. I'm finding a lot of agents at the minute are wanting these small boutique companies. I run a small boutique company myself. I've worked for the biggest companies in Dubai here. I've worked for the biggest corporates, and I couldn't pay me to work for them anymore. Just not my vibe. I'm all about small boutique, close-knit teams, working together, collaborating, same mentality, same vision. I'm all about that. When you go to these bigger companies, yes, they're great, fantastic incentives, all that type of vibe, culture, this and that, but you are lost. You are kind of just another number. They don't care if you come or go. They're hiring 15, 20 people a month because they know that 10 are going to leave or 15 are going to leave. So they've got to keep hiring high. Not interested in that. But if you are, go to that. If you want a more intimate type of more focus, more attention, go to the small boutique. And if that's you, message me. So yeah, that's what I would do. Depends on the person. If you want the crazy, or if you want just to focus and build yourself a career, that'd be the more boutique type of style. There's so many more questions here, but I think I'm done for today. It's been a long day. Obviously, we did gym. So I was at the gym at 5:30 this morning. I was up at 4:30. So I always get up at 4:30, I take the dog for a walk, and I go to the gym for 5:30. I was then at work by 7:15. I came home straight on coaching calls, and now I'm on with you guys. It's now 9:30. It's now my bedtime. So I'm up really early tomorrow morning. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to try and jump back on again. If you have any questions, pop in the comments. Let's get some questions ready for next time. I've got so many I'm going to go through. And hopefully by that point, I'll give you an update on Vegas, what's going on there. And I'll keep kind of updating you guys as we go on. And don't forget to check out the yourrealestatecoo.com for the courses if you want to kind of teach yourself. The beginner's course, intermediate course, there's so much on there. Go and check it out. Starts from 147 dirhams. It's nothing, guys. I've done it cheap like this so you guys can get value without breaking your bank. So it's all about upskilling yourself. You should be spending money on these sorts of things. Okay, you should be always wanting to find data that you can train yourself with and content that you can train yourself with. So go and use it. Go and use it and abuse it. All right. On that note, I will see you guys very soon. Take care.